Hi guys, it's Edonik back with another video about the GB12, and this time, as I promised you the last time, it's gonna be a 100% safe and consistent team. So let's start talking about the cons first. This team is kinda slow. It's on average has 4 minutes per run, but the most important thing for me, and I think for every single player who just started the game, is to get those 6-star legendary runes. So the first question that may come to your mind, why not fuse the double media to build? Why not build the dot team, the double media, the sat and the tattoo? To be honest with you, I didn't manage to get the Wind Frankenstein until I believe the day, I think yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday when I got the second Frankenstein. And the main reason why I hesitate to build this team, because I didn't want to waste the second awakening on, let's say, on Sat or Tattoo at the time being. I wanted a more versatile monster that I can use everywhere, and I think until now I'm not regretting this. I'm not regretting this choice. So Crow is really important. Whether you use him, he's a dark element. So whether you use him on giants, dragon, necro, and especially the Rift World, this is where I really want to use him. And I know it's quite difficult to do this. Even right now, in order to clear this, you have to clear the Rift Raid level 3 just to unlock the Rift Beast. But I'm pretty sure that the same way that I've managed to do the Giants B12, I'm gonna find a way to get at least an S or even higher than that on the Rift Beast. So let's talk a little bit about this team. To be honest, I've wanted to upload this video a couple of days ago, but I've had a lot of work, really a lot of work to do, so I didn't manage to do it at that time. But besides that, the most important thing for me is it's not a race for me, to be honest. Just I want to put a safe and consistent team for all beginners, for someone, especially for the players who are free to play. This is kind of difficult, for example, to burn a lot of crystals or a lot of energy, even if the game, even if come to us, is quite generous for the new players nowadays. But let's go straight to the point here. For the Sigmarus and Lauren, Fran, there is not really a change in their builds beside the Lauren. I managed to put her on Violent, Speed, HP on Violent. This rune, these 5-star runes, even if they are not really good, I've just got them from the challenge here. Let me see if I remember which one. Yes, it's the Veromos Fusion. And to be honest, I've done the Veromos Fusion just to get these runes, but unfortunately they are not really good. That doesn't really worth all the trouble to fuse the Dark Ifrit just to get these runes. Another thing, I've upgraded the accuracy. Now it's 73%. So this is why she's landing most of time the defense break and the attack pushback. This is a one. For the second thing is the Veromos. Veromos was really a game changer for me. If I remember well, when I post a comment on the team that I've built in under 7 days, you can still watch this video, the beginner's progression guide. When I posted a comment on Reddit, someone tells me why not to replace the Sigmarus with Veromos. It was a good idea, to be honest, but the implementation was quite difficult. Without good runes on Veromos, he can't replace Sigmarus for the time being. I've already tried that, but it didn't work. But besides that, what I've decided to do is to pair him with the Sigmarus, and it did actually work. So let's look at the passive. The passive, it's allow you, if we want to summarize this, the more you have, let's say, harmful effects on you, the more Veromos gonna recover your HP. And in addition of that, the attack bar, it's gonna increase by 10% for each harmful effect. This is really important at the beginning, because your monsters are usually slow. You don't have a plus 140 speed or plus 160 speed to do runs over the giants or the waves. So this is why this is so important. And the second thing, this attack right now, the Super Crush, is proportionate to the max HP. The damage is proportionate to the enemy's max HP. Means if you attack the boss, it's gonna inflict a lot of damage. This is why you want to build him on a critical damage here. But in order to achieve this build, which he still has a lot of room for improvements, and the most important thing that I needed the accuracy to be over 70%, I couldn't put a critical damage here. Other thing for the Pixie, what I've done here is that I tried her on Violent. Quite frankly, it did work, but I preferred her on speed, defense and HP. She is pretty fast compared to the rest of the team, which allows her to play most of the time 2 times every turn. So now the attack power and defense for all allies is gonna be pretty consistent. So overall, this is the build of this team, nothing crazy, but the real beauty of this team that I've almost forget to mention is that it doesn't require you to have Devil Moon. Yes, my Sigmarus and Veromos, they don't have runes. Even so, just a small disclaimer here, in order to benefits of especially the harmful effects, you need Veromos to get those Devil Moons. And just for the time being, I'm not quite sure if I want to put Devil Moon on him yet, because I want to clear this quest first to get the Transcendence Scroll. I'm just waiting for the attribute dungeon, for all the attributes dungeon to open, and when it's done, I think the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna summon this Transcendence Scroll. If I get a good 5-star monster, so it's a no-brainer, I'm gonna put Devil Moons on him. If not, I'm gonna see whether it's gonna be Veromos or even Sigmarus. One of them is gonna get the Devil Moons. I have right now, let's see, I have 14, so it's quite good. It's more than enough for one monster, and I'm gonna be left with the 3 other Devil Moons. So this is overall my Giants B12 build. It is consistent for me. The most important thing, what I want to achieve here is to get the 6-star runes and also those crafting materials, the symbol of chaos, and for just to get the swift runes, the despair runes. So the main reason for this team right now is just a stepstone to get good 6-star runes. Once I get this, I'm gonna decide seriously whether I'm gonna build a fast team for the moment or no. And for the time being, as I told you before, it's gonna be the Dragon B12 or the Necro B12, one of them. I'm gonna do my best to start one of them. For the Rift Beast, it's a must for me. I want to fuse the Homunculus and to get the fight runes. So this is why I think what I'm gonna do after this is I'm gonna try to build the Fire Beast team. It's not easy, it's not even efficient to do it at this stage of the game, but let's see if I can manage to build a team that can get me to an S rank. So last thing, I'm not sure if this is something left here. The most important thing that I've neglected to mention here, but if you go back to the first video of the Giants B12 under 1 week, you're gonna see that I've insisted on those buildings. They are so important. So as you can see here, for my progression, I already maxed out the Sanctum of Energy, the Mysterious Plant, both of them are maxed out. And what I've done also is that I went straight to the Sky Tribe Totem. Speed is king in this game. So I'm already at level 10, and I try to max out this at the end of this week if it's possible, even if it requires a lot. Just as you can see, it's 460, but I think that I can manage to do this. And as I told you in the last video, it's simple. You come here, you look for a defense, you build first, you put a monster or just a troll monster on defense. You come here and look at your history of defenses, as you can see here. Choose something like this and attack. It's gonna take only a couple of seconds. So this is it. So if I step back here, let's put this on full screen. If I come here to the battle effects, the battlefield effects, you can see here that you have a leader skill effect of 44% HP. It's the Sigmarus one. And the most important thing here is the Sky Tribe Totem. It's already plus 8% speed for all the monsters, for all the team here. So imagine once you max out all the buildings, for example, you have plus 24 on critical damage, plus 20 on attack, for wind, for the defense, for the HP, for all the elemental monsters. This is gonna be really a piece of cake to clear this, let's say this dungeons. So put this as your priority. It's a fun game, but once you play it wisely and efficiently, this is gonna be even much fun than this. I think there is nothing left to say here. Thank you so much for, if you're still watching until now, please don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. This gonna be help a lot for this channel to progress. Besides that, I'm gonna be uploading a lot of videos, especially for the beginners progression. And if you have any questions or something that wasn't clear in this video, please hit me on comments and I'll make sure to answer you as soon as possible. So thanks again for watching and see you in the next one.